This is a camera filming its own death. Every one of these was shot on a GoPro. It made everybody the hero of their own movie. So was that. That was the karma. GoPro's first drone and its last. It was on sale for 16 days. The man who built it was once the highest paid chief executive in America. Today, his stock is worth 77 cents. And he just wired the company $20 million of his own money. He did not buy stock. He took collateral. He is now first in line to be repaid by the company he built.
$2,500 units, every one of them in the air.
It's the battery. It comes out of the connector and the motors just stop.
Say the word, Sam.
You have to say it.
Recall all of them.
Nick Woodman was 25 years old and he had just lost $3.9 million. Not his, theirs. The company was called Funbug. It never really launched. In April of 2001, it closed.
Sit down, Nick.
I'd rather stand.
Then stand. 3.9 million.
I know the number. You don't, or you'd sit down? Whose was it?
Theirs. People who believe me. People I sat across from like this, and I told them,
Yes.
I'm going surfing.
That's your answer.
That's my answer. 2 months. Australia, Indonesia. And then I'll know what I am.
Take the good camera.
He came back from that trip with a broken surfboard leash, 2 rubber bands, and a 35mm film camera strapped to his wrist. He did not come back with any money. By his own account, he and his girlfriend Jill bought 1,800 bead belts in Bali for about $1.90 each, loaded them into a 1974 Volkswagen camper, and drove up the coast of California selling them out of the back for as much as $60. Pro.
4 today.
5. The guy at Cayos.
The guy at Kaolis gave you $8 in a granola bar, Nick. That's not a sale, that's a donation. What's that?
It's nothing. It's rubber bands.
Put it on me.
It doesn't take, it's not a product. It takes a picture of whatever your arm is doing.
So it takes a picture of my life. How much are the belts?
60.
And how much is that?
I don't know yet.
Then stop selling belts at some point.
How much?
200,000. You lost 3.9.
I did.
And you want me to be the 18th person you've asked.
You're the first one I've asked. That's the problem, right? That's why it's you. This is the last one, Nick. Not the last one this year. The last one.
What's it called?
Woodman Labs. The camera's called GoPro.
Why?
Because that's what you say to somebody who's scared. You tell them to go pro.
He has always said his father lent him $200,000, and that his mother lent him $35,000 and a sewing machine. He sewed the camera straps himself.
And this is a film camera, so tell everybody at home why they want that. Because it's waterproof, isn't it?
No, it's not because it's waterproof.
No?
You've got a photograph of your kid on the wave, right? Somebody standing on the beach took it. It's a photograph of a little dot. This one is taken from inside it. You're not watching him surf. You're him.
That's what it's for.
Nick, the phones just went.
2,366 cameras. That is what the counter says when the segment ends. By 2008, the camera was doing more than $8 million a year out of specialty shops. The company had never taken a dollar of venture money.
They put us in sporting goods.
They put us in storing gourd goods at eye level, Sam.
2 aisles over, there's a phone that shoots video. It shoots video like a phone.
This year,
The phone will kill us.
Sam, in 5 years, that phone will be waterproof. It'll shoot better than us. It'll be free with the plan.
Nick, right.
So we can't sell the camera. Then what do we sell?
The feeling of being worth filming.
Come on, we're in sporting goods.
$200 million for 8.88%, fully diluted.
Say the rest of it.
200 million divided by 8.888%. They are telling us the company is worth $2.25 billion. Foxconn builds the iPhone. They have looked at every consumer electronics company on Earth, and they have decided that the one they want is yours. Foxconn's the iPhone. They have looked at every consumer electronics company on Earth, and they have decided that the one they want is yours.
We sew the straps.
Not anymore.
$24 a share.
17.8 million shares. It's $427 million, Dad. I don't have a sentence for it.
I read the filing.
Of course you read the filing.
Your most recent quarter is down 7.6%.
It's in there.
It's on page 50-something, and it's in there. And everybody buying this today is buying the last 11 years. Nobody's buying the last 3 months.
Nobody ever is.
Nick, I sold companies for 30 years. I have watched 100 men stand where you're standing, and every single one of them believed the wave was the ocean. Nick, I sold companies for 30 years. I have watched 100 men stand where you're standing, and every single one of them believed the wave was the ocean. It is a magnificent wave. It's a wave. It is a magnificent wave.
Then I'm gonna ride it, Dad.
17.8 million shares at $24. $427 million raised. It closed the first day at $31.34, up more than 30%, and the company was worth over $4 billion before lunch. Nick Woodman took photographs of it on his own camera. There is one more thing in that filing. 10 years earlier, in a room with no lawyers in it, Nick Woodman told a college friend named Neil Dana that if this ever worked, Neil would get 10% of whatever Nick made from it. There was no contract. The company's own IPO filing calls it, in writing, a verbal agreement. He honored it. $6.1 million in cash, then options over 6.5 million shares. About $229 million, paid out of his own holdings, not the company's. Remember that. In 11 years, he will be the only person still willing to pay for this company out of his own pocket, and this is the first time he does it. In October of 2014, the stock touched $98 a share, 4 times its IPO price. He was on paper worth more than $5 billion.
We're not a camera company. We were never a camera company. We're not a camera company. We were never a camera company.
We're the most exciting content brand in the world, and we happen to make the thing that shoots it.
The street likes that story.
The street likes it because it's true.
The drone is late.
The drone is on schedule. Sam, when it flies, what does it do?
Nick, it follows you.
It follows you. Nobody has ever had a camera that follows you.
When it flies,
Then let's fly it at Christmas.
The Karma went on sale on the 23rd of October 2016. It was in the air for 16 days.
The battery decouples from the connector. Mid-flight, the motors stop.
All of them?
we've seen it in a small number of units. We do not know why it's a small number. That's the part I'd want you to hear.
2,500 sold. If we recall, that's every unit, plus re-unit, plus we stop shipping, plus we're carrying the inventory into the quarter. And there's the other list. 2,500 sold. If we recall, that's every unit, plus we stop shipping, plus carrying the inventory into the quarter. And there's the other list.
Say the other list.
Entertainment, media, the studio, 15% of the company.
We don't make the year!
If the drone comes back and we've found the media diversion stays.
Entertainment, media, the studio, 15% of the company. If the drone comes back and the media division stays, we don't make the year.
If we ship a fix and one of them comes down on a kid.
Then it was on us, and we knew.
Recall all 2,500. Full refunds.
And close the studio!
And close the studio. I told them to fly it at Christmas.
Close the studio!
Keep the camera. The camera was always the real thing.
On the 8th of January 2018, CNBC reported that GoPro had hired JP Morgan to explore a sale of the company. The stock jumped on the news. Woodman denied it the same day.
Everybody says the same thing. Who called? Doug. Who called? Okay. No, that's an answer. That's a real answer.
No buyer ever emerged. 3 months later, the board cut his salary to $1, the highest paid chief executive in America, 4 years earlier. 2026. Revenue down 26%. 23% of the staff gone. The stock closed below $1 for 30 straight days, and the exchange sent the letter it sends. The board hired a bank, again, to find a buyer. Again, nobody came. On the 9th of July, 2026, 4 days ago, Nick Woodman closed the loan. $20 million of his own money into his own company. Senior secured notes, 6.5%, due 2028, secured against substantially all of GoPro's assets. Read that again. He didn't buy the stock. He took collateral. The founder of GoPro is now, legally, one of its creditors, standing in line in front of the shareholders to be paid back by the company he built. He sold 400 million people the idea that their life was worth filming. And it was. It just turned out you didn't need his camera to do it. You needed the thing that was already in your pocket. Here's what compounds. Not the camera, the sentence. It takes a picture of my life. He was right about that in a Volkswagen bus in 2003. And the whole world went and proved him right. And then it did it without him. He didn't survive his myth. He's the last one holding it up. And he's paying for the privilege.